Hello students, now in this video we will discuss uh, average value of AC in half cycle. Okay, why in half cycle? Because in previous lecture we have discussed that if we take the average value in a full cycle, the average current will be zero. That will be meaningless. Okay, but if you see here, there is a current. That means the result should be should have some values. But here, if you take complete cycle, the average will be zero and it will be meaningless. Okay. Now we will take in a half cycle. When you will take in half cycle, that you will see that here is some current. Okay. And what is the average current in a half cycle? Because it is not linear. If you have linear graph, you can take average as some value plus 0, some value plus 0, some value, let us suppose 4 upon 2. You will have average, but the graph is not linear. That means you will not be able to simply calculate the average value of AC. Okay, but we know that I is equals to I naught sine omega t, and you know that I, instantaneous current at any particular instant, that is dq upon dt, means very small charge induced on the coil. Here dq is equals to I dt. You can integrate both sides, and after integration you will have q, and in place of I you can write here I naught sine omega t. Integration here dt is the variable. You can put here the limit of t. In a half cycle, because it is a complete cycle, that means time period is t, and it is half cycle, here the time will be t by 2. You can integrate from 0 to t by 2, it will be half cycle, or from t by 2 to t, it will also be half cycle in a opposite direction. Okay, as the value is upside, it is positive, the magnitude will be same in here from 0 to t by 2 and also t by 2 to t, but magnitude will be same, but it will be an opposite direction. It will be positive and it will be negative. Okay, you can also integrate from t by 2 to t, but here what we will see that we will integrate according to the book. We will integrate from 0 to t by 2. The limit will be from 0 to t by 2. If you put here t by 2 to t, you will have the same answer, but here you will have negative sign. Okay, now I naught is constant. Integration of sine is minus cos omega t upon omega from 0 to t by 2. Okay, you can take minus I naught upon omega common, put the value cos omega. In place of omega you can write 2 pi by t. In place of a small t you can write t by 2 minus cos 2 pi by t into 0. Okay, here you can write q is equals to minus I naught upon omega. In place of omega you can write 2 pi by t. T will be here. Okay, but you will see here that t cancel, 2 cancel, means cos pi is minus 1 minus cos 0 is again minus 1, minus 1, it will be minus 2, and here minus 2 and 2 cancel, minus will cancel. That means you will have I naught into t upon pi. Okay, I average or I mean, also you can write I mean, that is equals to q upon total charge induced in the half cycle and divided by time taken. In a half cycle, time taken will be t by 2. In place of q you can write I naught t upon pi into t by 2 can be written as 2 by t. T and t cancel, and after all you will have 2 by pi I naught. 2 by pi I naught, and average current in a half cycle will be equals to 2 by pi I naught, where I naught is the maximum current. If this is the cycle, this is the maximum current, it is I naught and it is minus I naught. Okay, means 2 by pi I naught is equals to mean value. Okay, because it is 3.14, 2 upon 3.14, it will be approximately 0.6. Okay, 0.6. That means the average value is less than the maximum value, amplitude value, or you can say maximum value of alternating current. Okay, means and maximum value means maximum value is greater as compared to average value. It is also clear from the graph also. Okay, means 2 by pi times I naught is equals to average value in a half cycle. That is not 0, means average value is not 0 in a half cycle. That will be meaningful, means an alternating current is having average value, that is 2 pi by I naught. Okay, it is easy. This is the third lecture. Hope you're understanding, and thanks for watching.